it's Joe again from Not Your Average Joe Realty, and today we are doing a Sunday edition because this week I was just a little bit busy. So as we all know, it is school time again, and with that comes students and their families looking for housing. Now today I'm going to be throwing a good amount of numbers at you, but bear with me, it'll all make sense in the end. Student housing and people relocating, or people that think it's not time for a house, all think the exact same thing. Renting is cheaper. I used to think this too, especially when I was a student in Alabama. Side note, game day on Saturday, roll tide. But getting back to renting, when it comes down to it, renting actually costs you more in the long run, especially here in the Phoenix area where rental prices continue to skyrocket. Now I have some numbers here for you and they are current, but from my lease a few years back, I realized that renting was actually costing me more than a home mortgage. I'm going to be throwing some numbers at you, like I said, so just a little disclaimer. The median price for a one-bedroom per month in Phoenix, on average, is $840 a month. If you jump to a two-bedroom, the average jumps to $1,040 a month, with an annual suspected increase of 2.3%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but equates to about 20 plus more bucks a month. And on top of this, that doesn't include the housing tax, which is a thing in Arizona, utilities, and pet fees, which is a giant scam. Then when you move out, there's a cleaning fee, a move-out fee, and on top of all that, when it's all said and done, if it's not up to their standard, you get charged an undisclosed amount because that's what you signed off for in your lease agreement. It's just so much fun dealing with it. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not here to bash apartment complexes, but numbers don't lie. As of right now, there are 4,376 homes available in Phoenix with a minimum of 2 bedrooms. If you qualify for a conventional 30-year fixed at 4.25% with 20% down, paying a monthly mortgage of $840 a month would equate to you getting a home around $250,000. Now there are other loans such as FHA that require 3% down, or if you qualify for VA, you aren't required to put any money down. And there's even programs for down payment assistance if you need it. But I am not a mortgage lender. I'm just here to give you some stats and kind of raise your knowledge about renting and versus mortgage. But hey, what if I don't plan on living here for more than 4 to 5 years? That's not really a problem. Building equity in a home and building your credit during that time can only help you in the long run. Especially with the way the Phoenix housing market is, the national home ownership average is about 8 to 10 years. In Phoenix, it's about 5 to 7 max. So here's a scenario for you. You qualify for a mortgage, you get your home for about $250,000. You're here for 2 to 4 years, and during that time, you keep up with your payments and you build your credit. At the end of that period, you sell your home, and if the market continues on its upward trend, you could potentially turn a profit. Now, there are a lot of variables that go into market trends, but ownership beats renting in just about every aspect that you can think of. You can build your equity for the future, you can build your credit, there's no move-out fee, there's no pet fee, there's no fighting over security deposits, and you can do just about anything you want to your home, except maybe violate some HOA rules like painting your house metallic green and having a nightly fireworks show at 10 o'clock. And who knows, maybe turn on HGTV every once in a while, keep up with the current trends, and you might actually turn a pretty nice profit for your home when you sell it, leaving you with a nice little nest egg for your future, which we all kind of want, right? It's stated directly right there in the Declaration of Independence. Land, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Because after all, isn't that what we're all after? Next week, I think our topic is going to be what people are looking for most in Phoenix. This weekend, I showed about 24 properties, but who's counting? And I can tell you exactly why they're still on the market. Well, I'm sure you'd have questions about this segment, so you can always reach me by phone or text, 480-630-6447, or email me at joechow@westusa.com. Like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram, and as always, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, don't rent, just call Joe.